Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing good and welcome to NGPS online classes. If you like the video which we are going to show you just now, please do subscribe. And I'm sure we are going to have a very happy learning session. Children, today we are going to know things we see in the hospital. Yes, children, you need to know few things about hospital, doctors, and what all things they do. The first thing, children, which you should be aware about is an ambulance. An ambulance. Can you see over here, children? Over here, there is an ambulance. What does an ambulance do? The ambulance carries patients to the hospital. The ambulance carry patient to the hospital. Children, can you see over here? This is an air ambulance. Air ambulance. What does an air ambulance do? The air ambulance takes patients from remote places, from faraway places to the hospital. Then, children, whom do you find in the hospital? Yes, you meet the doctors in the hospital. Doctors check you up when you are feeling not well, when you feel sick. When you feel sick, we go first to the doctor to get ourselves checked and understand what is wrong with us. Children, the person who is next to the doctor in the hospital is the nurse or the ward boy. The nurse or the ward boy helps patients with different kinds of things like helping them to walk, taking care about their food and other needs, medicine needs. All these things are taken care by the nurse or the ward boy in the hospital. When you visit a doctor, do you see this wire-like thing in their ears? And they keep checking you with this thing. What do you call this thing? This thing is known as stethoscope. Stethoscope. It helps doctor to check your internal heartbeat and other things. Stethoscope. We also see something like this machine with the doctors. What do we call this machine? We call this machine as blood pressure machine. Blood pressure machine. Then another thing which the doctor uses is the thermometer. The thermometer. The thermometer is used to check the body temperature. Another thing which the doctors use is the weight machine. The weight machine. Weight machine helps doctor find your exact weight. In the hospitals, we see patients taking rest in rooms. Patients who are not quite well and they cannot go to their homes for medical treatment, they stay in the hospital so that doctor can take care of them. Patient. Patients are usually given something known as saline. Can you see it over here, children? Yes, this bottle which hangs and one end of it which is inserted in the patient's hand, this thing is known as saline. Also, there's something known as wheelchair. What does a wheelchair help us with? The wheelchair helps patients who cannot walk to move from one place to another. The wheelchair. There is also something known as stretcher available in the hospital. Stretcher moves patients from one place to another. When the patient is absolutely unable to move by him or herself, the nurse or the ward boy moves the patient with the help of a stretcher. Then another thing which is available in the hospital is the first aid kit. The first aid kit, children, can you see over it? There are so many things available in the first aid kit like the bandage, the thermometer, some immediate medicines. These things are needed to give the patient first a treatment. Another thing we see in the hospital is the operation theatre, operation room. The operation room is the place where doctors operate upon a patient. Then there is waiting area in the hospital wherein patients or their family members are asked to wait for the doctor or wait for the patient. Also a medical store available at the hospital. Yes, we get various kinds of medicines in within the hospital itself with the help of a medical store. Children, now let us learn what kinds of or what types of doctors are present in an hospital. The first type of doctor which we are going to discuss today is general physician. General physician are the doctors we approach first when we don't feel well. They decide whether we need to go to a specialist or not. Next type of doctor is the pediatrician. Children, you all are small. The doctor you visit for your vaccinations or your parents take you to a particular doctor, that doctor is known as a pediatrician. Pediatrician takes care of children's health. Next type of doctor is the orthopedic. Children, when you break your hand, what happens? The bone of the hand is broken, and who takes care about joining that bone again? It is the orthopedic. Orthopedic doctor takes care of the bones of your body. Next is the dentist. Children, when you eat something very sweet or you keep on eating chocolate throughout the day, what happens? Your teeth pains, and whom does your parent take you to? They take you to the dentist. The dentist takes care about your teeth. The last doctor which we are going to study today is ENT. ENT is ear, nose, throat doctor. Children, when you have pain in your ears or you have some problem in your throat, whom do you visit? You visit an ENT specialist. ENT specialist. Thank you, children. Hope you all liked the video. And please do subscribe. Bye.